Okay, good evening. How are you doing?
Thank you, I'm fine.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Nastya.
What is your surname?
My surname is Brutkova.
What do you do?
I'm a pupil. I have already finished 10th form and now I'm in the 11th.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Moscow. It is the capital of Russia, but to be exact, my place of living is far away from the center of the city, about 40 kilometers. It's called Zelenograd. It is a new district of Moscow, and it is situated in the suburb.
Okay, how long have you been living there?
I have been living there for all my life, since I was born.
What kind of building do you live in?
I live in a 10th-floor building. It is a block of flats. My apartment with all the modern conveniences is on the 8th floor.
Who do you live with?
Surely I live with my parents because of my age. I'm not 18 yet.
What do you like or dislike about the town where you live?
I can definitely say that Zelenograd is a very good place for living because it is a very calm place with plenty of parks, lakes, fresh air and so on. It is a modern city, so there are a lot of facilities to do. But I dislike just one point, that there is no metro station yet. However, it is said that it will be in the nearest future.
Okay, good. Well, what is your name?
My name is Artem.
What is your surname?
My surname is Matveyev.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No, I don't have any brothers or sisters. I'm an only child, but I always wanted to have some.
Have you been to many other countries? Which ones?
Yes, I have. To be exact, I have been not more than in 5 countries. Some of them I have visited twice, 3 or 4 times. For example, in Israel I have been 5 times, in Italy 3 times, in Turkey every summer, but in the USA just once.
Okay. Would you like to travel more? If yes, where?
Yes, I would like to travel more, but it depends on my financials and opportunities to travel. For example, I want to have some days off in China because it is a very interesting country.
What's the best country, city, region that you have visited and why?
I think that it is Italy, it is Florence, which is situated in Italy, Tuscany region. It is a homeland of many great men like poet Dante, a sculptor Michelangelo. Also, it has beautiful landscapes which have inspired a lot of artists to create their world masterpieces. Also, there are a lot of clothes shops because it is a place where fashion was born.
Well, which country, city, region would you most like to visit and why?
I would like to visit
What country? Maybe city, maybe another
I
country?
would like to visit Australia because of its geographical position. I have never been in the southern hemisphere. I would like to travel there in winter, because where in Europe it is winter, in Australia it is summer.
Okay, that's interesting, sounds good. Describe a journey that you often make.
I usually travel on my dacha. It takes me an hour and a half to get to it. I usually stay in traffic.
What transport do you usually use?
By car. I usually stay in traffic jams, so I listen to music to pass the time.
Okay, thank you. Well, Nastya, please describe these 2 photos.
Well, I'm going to describe these 2 photos to tell you about their similarities and differences. Both these photos show buildings. Look and see if they are people's accommodation. There are plenty of detached houses in the first photo. They're quite big and presentable with gardens and swimming pools. All of them have not more than 2 floors. Meanwhile, there are a lot of tall buildings along the beach in the second photo. There are a lot of people. Some of them are walking, others are swimming and sunbathing. I think it is a resort because of its architecture. There is a microregion where people live in the first photo. It is outskirts. There aren't any people outside, so it means that they get everywhere by their cars. I think it is suburb of the city, so there is no infrastructure in this part of the town. As for me, I would like to live in a place like it is shown in the second photo because I like such climate and such buildings, such kind of buildings. Well, that's all what I could say about these 2 photos. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Artyom, what are the advantages and disadvantages of living in the different places?
Well, living in different places have different advantages and disadvantages. For example, if you live in industrial city, like it is shown in the first photo, there is no any infrastructure. So it, in my opinion, it will be suitable for families with young children or for elderly people who are taken after. As for me, I prefer big cosmopolitan cities because of the lot of facilities to do. I mean, sport clubs, cafes, art galleries, cinemas, and other public places. Crowded places and busy roads don't confuse me at all. Location by the sea is an advantage.
Okay, good. Well, Artyom, please describe these 2 photos.
I am going to describe these 2 photos to tell you about their similarities and differences. Both these photos show people having their free time. There is a man, there are 2 people, a man and a woman in this first photo. They are cycling through the fields. They look as if they are happy. There are mountains in the background. Meanwhile, there is an ice rink and a lot of people there in the first photo. There are a lot of tall buildings in the background. People look as if they are fascinated in an ice skating. I think I can definitely say that it is summer in the first photo and it is winter in the second photo because of the way people are dressed. It's hard to say what
What is it hard to say about these photos? Could you personally look?
It's hard to say for me, but I think that the people in the first photo are a married couple, whereas in the second photo, a majority of people are children. Well, that's all what I could say about these 2 photos. Thanks for listening.
Well, Nastya, why do people enjoy activities like this in their free time?
Well, people enjoy activities like this because it is very good for their health to move. Cycling and ice skating are very popular because you can do it outside, except that you can breathe fresh air, you can spend free time with your relatives and friends.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, the next task. Dialogue. Please, look at the photo, look at the picture. Think and decide how would these ideas help people to get to know each other. Which idea would be the most successful?
I think different ideas are suitable for different peoples. It depends on their interests and lifestyle. What do you think?
I'm absolutely agree with you. For example, if you use a public transport, you can make a short conversation with someone and then you can know each other.
Yes, I think you're right. A bus is an appropriate place to meet someone, but not to get to know each other quite serious. You will have to go somewhere else to know each other more closer. For example, it can be a concert where you can dance, like it is shown in the first photo.
I think it's not an appropriate way to get to know each other because we might have different tastes in music. What about having a barbecue?
Yes, I think you're right, but some people can find this kind of activity like very boring. So, what do you think about playing volleyball?
I think it is really good way to get to know each other closer. You can have fun and then you can make new friends. And what about other pictures which we haven't mentioned yet, like dinner party, painting the brick walls, or gardening?
I think gardening is a very specific way of communicating because so it can be not for everyone. What do you think?
I absolutely agree with you. Gardening is a specific activity as well as the painting the brick walls. But I think that having a dinner party is a great way to communicate and make new friends. What about you?
So, do you think that a dinner party is the most successful way to get to know each other?
Yes, I do. And what about you?
I think so.
Okay, thank you. And the last task, discussion. Let's discuss the following questions. Which of the ideas would you like to experience personally and why?
Well, I would like to experience personally having a dinner party. I think there can be a lot of people you don't know, so you can make friends.
Yes, I find it the easiest way to get to know each other.
Well, I think that is playing volleyball because teamwork can...
Sense of team, yeah?
Yes,
sense of team. How do you understand this phrase, sense of team?
Sense of no. When you are working in team, you
do it together.
Yes.
Everything you
yes.
are doing together. You help to somebody and they help you. Yeah. Okay. Which of the ideas would you definitely not want to take part in and why?
As for me, I would definitely not want to take part in painting the brick walls. Maybe it is fun, but it can be illegal, so except finding new friends, you can find some problems.
Yeah, you can get into troubles. Well,
as for me, it is gardening because it is not very interesting.
For some people, yeah.
Maybe some
Digging, planting, watering. For some category, it's not interesting at all. Well, what ideas help your friends to get to know each other?
As for my friends, they usually go to barbecue parties because they
In the wilds?
Yes, we usually take some games like we can take a ball to play football there. We cook something and talk about everything in cozy and lovely atmosphere.
For me, it is playing volleyball. Some of my friends get to know each other quite close in the volleyball, but then they meet in the concert to know each other more closer.
Well, what makes people want to meet new friends?
I think a desire to communicate, to not to be alone, makes people want to find new friends.
I agree with you absolutely. Artyom, what about you?
I agree with you. In addition, I can say that when you have a good relationship, your friend can save you in any obstacles.
Okay. Why do people like to have friends? Like to have friends. Is it enjoyable, or how can you describe your feelings?
Without a
Having
doubt,
friends, what is for you?
without a doubt, it is enjoyable to have some friends, because you definitely know that there are people who care about you. You have someone to ask for advice and give advice and so on.
Artyom, can you describe your feeling that having friends is enjoyable feeling?
It is very enjoyable because you can share your ideas with a close person and ask an advice.
Yes, I agree with you. Some people say that the internet can replace real friendship. What do you think about it?
I don't agree with this opinion because internet can't replace our natural feelings that we feel when we meet someone, when we discuss about something, when we even have an argument.
Look at eyes,
Yes.
hear the voice,
Uh,
smell.
It's not so natural. It's not so natural like it is in real life.
Okay.
Well, I think it can happen because in our everyday life we communicate with our friends in social nets. But by the other hand, live communicating can't replace anything because you want to look in his eyes, hear his voice and other.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.